place that we've never seen, but I'm sure I've been with you. Sometimes seems the world's falling in, don't know where to begin, but it's okay. Just you and me, and live for today. All we need is to see that we're just you and me, and live for today, and live for today. All we need is to see that we're just you and me. In this universe, just the two of us, here and now. Don't be late for the life that's yours, what we're living for.
Hi, and welcome to the 2017 85th Annual Pioneer Days Parade in Guyman, Oklahoma. We'd like to welcome you. I'm Jennifer Daniels.
And I'm Woody Nunley. It's good to be here again this year. It's a beautiful day in Guyman, Oklahoma, and we appreciate the staff from PTCI, Ms. Sean Hansen, his fine people, for allowing us to present this to you. We hope that our color today will give you, when I say color, I'm talking about a little bit of input on the parade entries that come by today. So we hope you enjoy it, and we'll get ready for the parade here. Jennifer, it looks like that the parade is getting near and near coming into view for us. And a beautiful day here on this Pioneer Day Saturday morning. People are along the parade route.
Got a nice crowd going.
Yes, getting excited about it, and just beautiful weather. It's been a real good week so far. Lots of activities, always at Pioneer Day. Many activities, and so today we'll carry on with it. A lot of folks was up early this morning for the breakfast. They have the old timers breakfast out at the activity center, sponsored by Seaboard. Always well attended, and it's a good time. Then the local fire department, they have their get together. They have to put up a few things. They're responsible for marking off the parade route, and they get that all completed, and then they meet for a breakfast. So lots of good activities, and then getting ready for the parade here. There's activities on throughout the day. Of course, rodeo this afternoon, got the carnival out at the fairgrounds, and of course another performance of the Peak Car Rodeo this afternoon.
They had themselves a pancake eating contest this morning.
Yes.
And some entertainment. They had some dancers out there, nice music.
Yes. Yeah, our police department leading a parade here, Michael Babb, the police chief, and all of his fine officers, our sheriff, Matt Bowley, and his crew.
Send our thanks for all that they do.
Yes. Then the fire department's color guard coming along here, and we appreciate them and their staff.
Careful with the flying Tootsie Rolls.
Yes, Guyman's original fire truck. That's the first motorized vehicle that they had. Jay Nunley driving that, and some of the ambassador crew on board. Guyman is very well equipped with emergency vehicles, and we hate it when they're have to be called, but when they are needed, we're glad that we have them available to go and meet the needs of the need of the day.
Not to mention their volunteer services.
Yes.
They will go and install fire alarms, smoke detectors into your house at no charge.
Yeah. They're involved in many activities, of course, of education, and just being of help and encouragement to many people who are in need. And they reach out across county lines. We know that recently, the terrible fires that we had, they teamed up together to help out our neighbors.
A really good turnout this year.
Yes. Jennifer, I often say I'm not old enough to be a pioneer, but I'm old enough to be nearly an old timer. I joined the Guyman Fire Department, volunteered in 1972, and only had about 3 pieces of apparatus. That's what they refer to as fire trucks. And
Interesting.
And at some 40 years later, we have a lots more and have a fine facility. And so our firemen are much better equipped.
Goodwell Fire Department.
Yes, our neighbors, and of course we have to call upon them. They have to call upon us from time to time, but they have a fine working relationship together.
And there's Hooker Fire Department. So Odie, what's your favorite part of the parade?
Oh, it's always great. Just had a flyover, and that's always interesting. I'm not aware of
United States Army.
Who did that for us, but yeah, just had a flyover. Oh, when I think about the parade, it all is very interesting to me. It reminds me of the area in which we live. The
Good reason to get the community together.
Yes. Just the Rotary barbecue yesterday was always very interesting to me, because there's people who return to Guyman just for Pioneer Day celebration. You get to see lots of people at the gatherings such as that. And then in the parade, we were reminded of the many different services and organizations that's in our area. And of course, overall the rodeo parade we have, which is one of the finest. I don't feel like I have time to take off and go to Las Vegas to the national championships, but many of the top pro rodeo contestants, there was over 950 entries in the rodeo this year. That's amazing.
That is amazing.
To think of how many that come in here for the rodeo participation. And of course, we have some of the finest in rodeo performances. Apollo, their float, reminded us that when there's a need and
when seconds count, Apollo gets you there.
Yes, and they fly lots of people out, and there are those people that do need the services, and so we're glad that they are stationed here for the need. Here comes our plane again.
again.
Yeah.
That's really nice. I don't think I've seen that
Yeah.
in the past years. See the pink fire truck coming up. Hope everybody had a chance to get their tough enough to wear pink shirts.
Yes, at the Friday night rodeo performance, it's tough enough to wear pink, and there was lots of pink out last night. It was a well-attended rodeo and another fine performance. Jennifer, the committee decided to reroute the parade a little bit this year, and of course we're right here at the corner of Main Street and 5th, and they're turning and going west on 5th Street. Many years past they would go on past and then turn and come in front of the post office, but they've changed that route this year. So, right, making a turn here in front of us.
Would you say it's longer or shorter than last year?
I think it's a little bit shorter, but we did start a little earlier this year.
That is true. Started at 9:30.
Yeah.
Our usual time was 10:30.
It's always interesting to me, and I always like to see our old tractors that have been kept up the working operation. Many of them have gotten a new paint job on them. So to see what our farmers had to operate with in days gone by.
It is interesting. You get to see the older models, and as the parade comes on, you see the evolved versions of what we use today.
See the great changes in them. Yeah, if it wasn't for the parade, many of us wouldn't get to see like the old Alice Chalmers. That was once the great working piece of equipment for those who were doing their farm work. But as you say, it has progressed a long ways.
Yes, sir.
Now the promotionals for supporting the women and the awareness of cancer, Pink Hills. They promote and raise a lot of money for the organization, and they're a great help. We appreciate having them here in our Guyman area.
Or Harley Davidson.
Yes. I think this is our
Rodeo Queens coming up.
Our parade marshal, Wimp Gilbert. I call him Wimp. That's what I've known of our parade marshal, and he's a real fine gentleman, real likable person. I'm glad that he was honored this year. Of our rodeo queens, we've had I think we had nearly 20 representing rodeo queens from various states here, and so it's
came a long way. Some from Washington,
and they look forward to coming to the Guyman Pioneer Days celebration.
it's definitely a treat.
Miss Rodeo, Oklahoma. They do several appearances throughout Guymon during the Pioneer Days rodeo celebration.
Our Guymon High School band, they always give a good performance every year. One of my favorite parts. Miss Texhoma, Miss Texhoma Princess. Miss Hooker, Oklahoma. Stacy Jimenez.
Well, Jennifer, those marching in the high school marching band, that's making a lot of memories there. So
Always a treat.
yeah. Panhandle State.
OPSU. Panhandle State cheerleaders, Aggies.
Yes. They volunteer and get really involved in our Pioneer Days celebration.
Yeah.
We appreciate all that they do. They're willing to help at the Rotary Barbecue. They help at other activities just during the rodeo.
Go Aggies.
Panhandle State Rodeo team, of course, they set a high mark. Mr. Robert Edbauer, the coach of the rodeo team there. It's a great honor to have him to be the rodeo coach. So there's lots of young cowboys and cowgirls come from a lot of faraway places to just go to school here so they can be a part of the rodeo team. And of course, Panhandle State offers a lot of other good quality educational courses too.
I attended there myself. I enjoyed it. American Legion. Guymon Junior High Band.
hope that most of them will stay with their band program and go ahead, and sometimes there's other choices that has to be made, and so the high school band may suffer a little bit because there are some that drop out, but we have a great band program, I think, here in Guyman, and it's
I've
great.
seen it grow through the years.
Relay for Life, and they do a lot of promotion, do a lot of good, and so it's good to see them here in the parade.
Guyman High School cheerleaders.
Jennifer, I didn't get around to mentioning a while ago, of course, our Pioneer Day Queen is Miss Donna Marie Holtz Richter, and it's a great honor for that family to have her to represent them and be a part of the honors of Pioneer Day celebration. So history is very interesting.
Yes, sir.
And the same way with Mr. Gilbert. Great honor to be the parade marshal. Here we have our
Texas Longhorns.
Longhorns coming in. We're grateful. I can't recall exactly how many years that these people have been bringing their Longhorn steers in, so it's a rare thing to get to see something like that and get this close, but they've been in a lot of parades and they know how to behave and they know how to parade. So we're glad for
They parade well.
Glad for the cowboys and those that will come in and help bring them to us. Farm Credit of Oklahoma, and they're doing a lot of promotion, putting out some plastic drinking cups. Someone was through a little earlier, Jennifer, and handing out plastic bags for people to gather up their findings and have a bag. So that was a kind gesture.
Cups, frisbees, and candies are a parade favorite.
Yeah. Legal Aid Services of Oklahoma float.
West Texas Jeeps.
We see lots of Jeeps in our area, and people in.
Got plenty of mud here lately.
Yes,
So they've
been
come
a
in
need
handy.
for it.
Look at those tires on that Jeep.
Oh, yeah. As you say, we've had some weather that was a little bit damp for us, but we needed it. It did bring in a lot of damage. Our PTCI took quite a hit on that. I think I heard their CEO saying it, of the three major storms or disasters they've had in the last some 50, 60 years, this was maybe ranked as number 3. So had a lot of poles down, and there's folks that are still without power, but they're working on it, and they're having help that's come in from other co-ops to help them, and they're doing as fast as they can to get it back up again.
Yep, I believe I heard a number of about 550 electric poles down.
Yeah.
Got our Knights of Columbus.
Yes. And they're known for putting out the Tootsie Rolls and helping lots of people who are
They help
in need.
people in need of with glasses,
Yes.
and they help with Christmas and the less fortunate children.
Yes.
Make sure that they have a Christmas.
Our friend Gail Brown from over at Hardesty has a 57 Ford retractable hardtop. It's a very unusual car right there, and it's very kind of him to bring her by to let us see it. That was kind of a big break in that day in 1957 to have a convertible that had a hard top that would retract back in under, and
Beautiful white wall tires.
That was a different thing from what they call rag tops, the convertibles in days gone by. But he's kept that one very, very neat, very clean.
Guyman's 6th grade band. Strike and Tykes baseball.
Well, it's that time of the year for baseball, and there's opportunities for lots of youngsters to participate in activities of the season.
Got a Palacios construction and remodeling.
You have some more Jeeps and fun vehicles. Jeeps are made where you can take the doors off of them and drive them without the doors. And you can even ride on the top if you want to. You gotta be very careful.
Thomas Racing.
Troy Smith, look at a race vehicle.
T&T Automotive.
Yeah.
It's like the sponsor.
Well, XIT rodeo reps over here. They'll have their rodeo on the first Thursday and Friday and Saturday of August over at Dalhart. They always come over here for help to support during our rodeo, and Miss XIT rodeo queen there.
Hear them stacks?
Yeah.
Nice.
Christina Dixon's rodeo queen for XIT this year. Another pretty red Ford truck, 150 FX4. It's a mounted horseman. Those that get their horses out and run, well, it's a lot of fun for them. That's a 69 Camaro. It's official pace car, and glad to see it here. Another 58 Ford. Well, excuse me, I gave credit wrong. That one there is Gail Brown. The other one, I missed out on who that one was, but that particular one was Gail Brown. a rural fire truck. In other words, in days gone by that they didn't send the main pumper out when they had a grass fire or something out into the country. The beautiful 1937 Chevrolet Classic sedan, that belongs to Galen Mendenhall. That's a beautiful
Corey
old,
Hicks, attorney at law.
Gotta take care of my crew up here. What's up, buddy? I'm out.
Here comes PTCI. Come and see us at the North office. We have an unlimited cellular plan, data, talk, and text. Can't beat that. Some of my co-workers here, Cindy, Jessica.
So have available unlimited cellular plan right now, huh?
Yes, and the best prices in town. Can't beat them.
Well, their crew is always out. I know that when people have a need, it's not too long till they have help on the way, and we depend on online services nowadays. It's very important, and so appreciate how that they stay on top of it.
24-hour customer support.
Beauty and the Beast there, and our Corn Rock riders from Elkhart didn't come into town on Friday morning like they have in times past because the weather, and there was a lot of power poles down up between here and Elkhart, and so they decided not to make the trip down like they always have in the past, ride about halfway and spend the night and then come on in. So they pulled down today in their trailers, but here for the parade today, and so we always appreciate them coming. They make our parade. When you think about the days gone by when horses were so much in need of, and come down. So it takes a lot of work to get your horse up, get your gear all ready, get loaded up and come down. So we appreciate those folks very much coming to be here. Beautiful Ford Mustang.
If you're a Ford guy.
Yeah. And Sean, it looks like we have another Ford coming up here. That's the chain diesel.
Is that Dan Chain driving it?
Yes, it is.
They're being generous with candy this year.
Yes.
Look at those piles. Bet the kids are happy.
Yeah. Oh, that's what makes the parade exciting for the young people. They're able to gather up the
Physical therapy.
physical therapy, yes.
Texas County 4-H. Their big 4-leaf clover. Building our legacy.
Yeah, the students that participate in that, they have several opportunities to create and do various things. So it's a fun organization. And some of our local businesses providing a floats for us, and ice cream is always in order, I think, Jennifer.
Especially on a day like today where it's going to be 80 degrees. And we're a Texas Family YMCA.
Yes, it provides a lot of different activities, and it stays active. You go by the YMCA building and there's always people there doing what they do. Got some water aerobics or water therapy for people, and some of our senior people certainly participate in that often on a regular routine.
Go get your membership today. Sure Finance.
Top Dog Grooming. I couldn't verify it, Jennifer, but I heard a tale the other day that said that a dog owner, it's possible that he might spend $40,000 for the life of the dog on that dog. That's awful much, but I guess it'd be possible if you sent them to the groomer regular and other things. But nonetheless, people do have dogs, and they need a little grooming, and we have some fine veterinarians in our area that take care of the small animals. Here in Guyman area, we have lots of opportunities to enjoy life, and we're glad for that. Our churches stay active. We have many of our churches providing various helpful aids. Many of them have floats in the parade.
I can say the community is always there when you need a helping hand.
Right.
Resources.
Let's say once again on Pioneer Day is on Saturday. They had a 5K run early this morning for those who like to participate in the run and walk. That activity was here. Was the breakfast that we had. Parade, then there'll be various mercantile out at the activity center where there's goods available to be purchased, looked over. There'll be a tractor pull this afternoon out on the south side of the activity center area, and those folks who are involved in that and like that kind of sport and thing, well, it'll be there. Another performance rodeo this afternoon. Then this evening, the third performance. Of course, on Sunday afternoon will be the fourth performance of the rodeo. Lots of different cowboys in here with a rodeo arena and parking area has been full of pickups and trailers for all week. So to me, it's an exciting time. Pioneer Days is. I like it, just all the different activities.
Here comes some of our newer model John Deere tractors.
Yes, Green Country dealers showing what's available in the tractor line. Different sizes for different needs. And those always look very interesting to me, Jennifer, those that have a enclosed cab, and that means they probably have air conditioning in them. And heating
nice.
If you're going to be working in the wintertime. But this is the only kind I ever knew, one that didn't have anything on it, not even a shade. But the advancement, improvement, and in all areas of the workings of a tractor. It's amazing how big they are.
It's an impressive ATV.
Yes. Here comes our rodeo queen now. And that beautiful.
Oh, that cherry red.
Yeah. The 56 Ford Thunderbird.
Diamond Tiger soccer boys won last night against Piedmont.
Yeah.
Going to advance to semifinals against Edison on Tuesday here in Guyman for a chance for state in Tulsa this weekend.
Yeah.
Woohoo!
It was very interesting this past week, Jennifer. Of course, we realized we had a great storm last weekend.
Can you believe it?
That was Panhandle State was having their college rodeo at the rodeo arena on that Friday and Saturday. I took a picture of the Guyman Stadium Monday morning with 4 inches of snow on it, and then Tuesday afternoon they had a soccer game, and it was cleared off and no snow at all. So, as the old saying goes in the Oklahoma Panhandle, if you don't like the weather, we'll wait an hour, and it could be changing. But
So true.
certainly for a day, maybe. And,
Guyman High School dance team stopping to perform. Being driven by Randy Yell.
the girls spend a lot of time practicing, rehearsing, and so it gets them something to be involved in. And as we say here in Guyman, there's a place for everyone to find their niche.
The older uniforms. Celebrate your Confederate, Sons of the Confederate Veterans.
Sons of the Confederate Veterans, Texas Division. Jennifer, it's always good to see this group come through.
Great music,
Yes.
great outfits. They always have their horses decorated. So nice.
And a good turnout this year. Of course, I'm sure that they come from various places, but to take the time to get ready and come all the way to Guyman to help make our Pioneer Day Parade special. Kit cars are very interesting. That'd be a kit car. I'm going to have to hold off on that one. Of course, Mr. Hal Clark and his beautiful car. Carol Kirkendall, a beautiful 30 model Chevrolet. I believe that's my friend Daryl Livesey, about a 34 Ford Coupe. Lawrence made him in his 1951 Mercury.
One of my favorites.
Yeah, beautiful car, always has been.
Backyard Rat Garage.
And I'm not quite for sure what model that one was. I believe that's a 47 Dodge truck. That's the early 70s Chevy pickup. Another pretty Ford pickup.
Girl Scouts.
Yes, they spent some time getting their float together and
Shouting the honor code. Sharp Construction. Well, Odie, are you going to go to the carnival today?
I will probably drive by there. It looks like it will be a beautiful afternoon for the carnival and this evening. And there's lots of fun to be had there. As we've already said, they will have the rodeo this afternoon, and the mercantile will be open. Various other group activities, and the senior citizens there having a potluck here right after the parade. Another beautiful old car that's brought in here, and so bright and shiny today. With the way the sun's shining, they sure do shine pretty. The other older Ford pickups. Someone's spent a lot of time in getting it brought back up to date. Dodge car.
Look at that.
Carlos Rodriguez is a Mudbo vehicle, as they like to get in where there's mud and go through and have a lot of fun
Wow.
with
The
that.
tires on that
Equipment
one.
Yes, it's designed to, as we say, play in the mud.
Their new CrossFit here in Guyman.
Uh-huh.
Believe they're fairly new.
CrossFit, exercise, and they're building strong and fit bodies.
Wearing their I Am CrossFit.
JNC Trucking was there.
Jam's Party Rental.
Urgent care, they provide a great service here. There's folks that can't get into the regular doctor's office and need some attention, and so get into urgent care. We're glad to have that facility here in Guyman.
Barunda Oil Field. Disaster Relief Panhandle Baptist Association.
Yes, when there's a tragedy somewhere and
Free hot dogs after the parade, 10th and Main.
yeah, all right. So that's one of the things they do is to go to various places when there's a tragedy and provide whatever help and service they can provide. So, Baptist Association. Well, once again, Jennifer, our parade route is lined up with a lot of activities. Of course, various floats are tossing out their candies or whatever small gifts they have, and young people are gathering it up. So it is a fun time. Of course, it's fun to see the floats, but then also it's fun to see the children gathering up their treats.
Faith Learning Center. They're a daycare here in Guyman. Christian based.
Steve Lehue, Church Nazarene, their float. Braden Lehue, they're riding on the float. Got the earlier part of the week when they recognized new queen for this year. Some of the former queens gather in. They have a great time. Have a lunch together, and carry on that tradition.
Anchor D Bank.
Yeah. The Mopar section of our parade, these are high-powered late model cars. Paint designs, very interesting.
Fast car syndrome.
Yes. Those are high-speed performance cars and beautiful Challenger. Another Dodge car.
Listen to that one. Hear them roar. That one purred like a kitty cat.
Party time.
Bounce house.
And the bounce house.
Security finance.
The Mopar Shakers of the Plains was like a group come through, and of course those cars are highly tuned, well advanced. It's amazing the advancement that we've seen in automobiles. Jennifer, our parade, for the most part, moved along fairly well today. Occasionally we have one to kind of slow up a little bit, but beautiful day. Weather's great. So throughout the rest of the day, the activities should be a lot of fun.
Roger Machino, Rim Cattle, Guyman.
Well, that's the starting of one right there.
Yep.
They all start there at a very small size, and the name of the game is to get them to producing.
Make room for Rim Cattle. Farm Bureau.
Roger Machino. Jennifer, is that a new group in town?
I believe so. Making sure we can hear them. Pentecostal.
Another church float.
Aaron's.
Another local businesses.
Provide furniture. Electronics. M&T pump service.
Yes, in our area we have great needs for water wells as well as gas oil wells, and upkeep, the services for them, and of course vehicles. We got to have tires.
Tire Pros.
Yes, and so the Tire Pros.
Highway 54.
Lots of.
We have Advance America.
Have a little pest control. We live in an area where from time to time there's bugs, Jennifer, and so we have to take care of them.
They're very polite. When we bought our house this year, we called them and they went and sprayed before we moved in just to make sure, because it sat for a little while.
Yes, it's something that has to be a continuous treatment, it seems like. And, again, Guyman Tire Service. Lots of trucks come through our area, and lots of trucks in our area, and they have to keep their tires up in good shape, so have their services. A&I Construction, you see,
Roofing repair.
yes, you see them around town taking care of business, and providing the service that's needed.
Especially with all these high winds we've been having lately.
Yes. Seeing people who come in and seemingly start a new business. I don't think A&I is all that awful long, but taking their services very seriously and providing a way. Well, Jennifer, it looks to me like that this may be coming into the close of the parade today. It seems like it's been a fast parade. As I mentioned earlier, we had a few slow spots in there, but for the most part, it's been moved right along here, and had some very interesting floats. Had a variety of participants in here. We've had the old cars, the new cars, we've had the old tractors, the new tractors, we've had the different horses or riding clubs. Then we've been able to see a lot of other interesting avenues of advertisement through our businesses and our various church organizations and other organizations.
Well, I had a good time sitting here today with you, Odie.
Well, it's been really good. We appreciate, again, the crew from Panhandle
PTCI.
area. Yes, and just other participations in our parade, and then knowing what's available throughout the rest of the day. We're glad that we was able to be here to make some comment about what was going on and what we was seeing come by. So hope that this has been some interest and some help, clarification. I apologize if I missed the name of a car or the year model of a car or the name on it, or some of the other interesting floats that we saw. But anyway, we had a lot of fun and hope that you enjoy it.